Hi, it's good to be with you again this week. I'm Maggie Lakowski from Maggie Moon Tarot, and we're going to look at the energies coming out for the week. And I'm here at the beach, so I decided to read with Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot. So let's give it a shuffle and see what comes out for us for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. I'll pick 3 cards. And I'll pick the bottom one. Okay. So for the beginning of the week, the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, Wands is that's our fire element, and it's about a celebration. So in the beginning of the week, let's look at what we have to acknowledge, what we have to celebrate. What have our wins and successes been lately? Because our sun is about to change signs from Aries to Taurus. So Aries, there's been a lot of activity. So with this Four of Wands, it's about celebrating, it's about being excited. It's interesting because 4 is a number of being grounded, and the sun is going to move in the middle of the week into Taurus. So take the energy from what's we've got left over from Aries and celebrate and look at what's happened so far, and just take time to pause, because oftentimes we just kind of go from thing to thing, and even the small things in our lives really require acknowledgement and celebration, because the more we celebrate and have gratitude for what we do have, more comes in. And then the next card for midweek, the Star card. That's one of my favorite cards. That's key card 17 from the Major Arcana. And I'm a life path 8, so that reduces to an 8. And so that is about, the Star is about our hopes and dreams. And so midweek, don't forget to continue to write down your dreams. Continue to really, and write, not only write them down, but look at them in the morning and the evening. Those are the best times. And you can look at them during the day too, because it's proven that when we write out what we want and what we desire, and the more that we look at them, the more energy that we'll build up for this. So I'm just seeing something bright coming up midweek for us. So something that you've been looking for, that you've been hoping for. There's just some energy that gives you, it kind of builds momentum. So don't be afraid to dream, and dream big with this card. And then the card for the end of the week is the Seven of Wands. And there is a storm behind this mermaid, and she is rowing, and it looks like she's trying to row upstream. And the 7 in numerology too is a spiritual number, and it's also about going in internally. And when I think of this card, sometimes we try to row upstream rather than putting our paddles in our boat and letting it ride us and take us downstream, kind of take an easier way. So even if a challenge comes up at the end of the week, maybe think about, and you see these storm clouds, maybe think about just putting your oars in the boat and just letting it take you down. And also it with our thoughts too. And wands are a card, that's the card of element is fire, but also when we try to, with our thoughts or with our energy, go against the current, that's hard and we're resisting. But whenever we just kind of release and go with the current, that's when everything starts to happen. That's when we release resistance and things start to come in. And then our blessing card for the week, I'm reading from Chris Carr's, I love these, Crazy Sexy Love Notes. And every time I pick a card, it just seems to be right for that moment, that day. So let's shuffle and see. And she's got beautiful pictures on the cards with a saying, and in the back, she's got something else. So what we're seeing, oops, my microphone. Well, let me pin this back on. Okay, the card I picked was Listen to Your Body. And on the back it says, no matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you, whether it's a whisper or a roar. Don't ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants the best for you. And that kind of goes with our reading this week because, we started out with this Four of Wands of celebrating. We got to the middle of the week with the star, the hopes and dreams, keep visualizing, keep dreaming. Things are coming through. We're going to see these. And then we ended the week with the Seven of Wands. And with everything, things do come up. And so with her card, it is about listening to our body. And when we also go within and listen to our body always tells us, always gives us messages as to really to what we need to hear. What areas in our body do we need to pay attention to, and what we need to pay attention to internally and in our external world. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading and this reading has served you. And if you'd like to book a session with me, I do tarot, numerology, I do healing sessions, and I'm a manifestation coach. So you can go to maggiemoontarot.com and visit me there. And until we meet again, laugh often, love much, believe in happiness, be kind to each other, and I'll see you next week. Namaste.